Minister, the Home Minister is always talking about the women's reservation. Already, as per the constitutional provision, this House unanimously, except 2 honorable members, this House unanimously passed the Women Reservation Bill by 2023 Act. That has become the part and parcel of the Constitution that is in existence. That is the same Home Minister has moved the bill, or the government has moved the bill, and that was unanimously passed except 2 members who have voted against. So that bill is in existence. At the time of passing the bill, see, coming to the statement of... these are all technical points. These are all technical points. Sir, these are all technical points. Statement of objects and reasons should be in consonance with the contents of the bill. That is also a legislative practice. Here it is missing, para 6. Sir, kindly see para 6, just S.C. Venugopal has pointed out it. The next census and the consequential delimitation exercise thereafter will take considerable time. Sir, whether the government is not aware of that, the delimitation process as well as the census process will take time, so that after the delimitation, the Women Reservation Bill can be made practicable only by 2034. At the time of at the time, so that means the statement of objects and reasons are not. Sir, please. And
no.
Another very.
आप तो कोई बिल पे डिबेट करने लगे। पूरी बिल पे डिबेट के समय सबको पूरा समय दूंगा।
Speaker sir. Speaker sir.
हाँ, इनके प्रेम से हाँ। 1 सेकंड में बोल दें आप।
एक मिनट से बोल रहा है। हाँ। सर 1 मिनट से हिंदी में बोलेगा। सर आर्टिकल 81(3). Sir, Article 81 Clause 3. According to that is a cardinal constitutional point in this case. According to that, which census is to be taken for considering the population, that will be as per the constitution. It's a constitutional obligation and mandate. Now the government is changing that constitutional mandate, that as per the law determined by the parliament with simple majority. Sir, with a simple majority. That means a propriety of the constitution. The mandate of the constitution.
आप तो इंटेलिजेंट मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट उस बिल में लाए ना इसको। बालू जी,
I rise to oppose the bills which have already been sandwiched.
So that's why yesterday video I told.
And it is we can call it as a sandwich bill. All the 3 bills can be called as a sandwich bill because everything is interlinked together. So the government has not come forward to see that each and every bill is put separately. They have sandwiched each and everywhere it has got a link. And every speaker of this house would find very difficult to distinguish between one bill to another. First of all, I could say that we are for women's bill as passed in 2023 in the same Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, which has already been in record. So that is why it is not necessarily to bring one more bill. But at the same time, we could insist that government should have come forward in 2024, 2025 and now 26 at least. But now they are linking the things further. So they want to have a delimitation, they want to have a census, then after the census it has to come into. So what I suggest is, yesterday my leader in Salem rally, he has hoisted the black flag and at the same time he has burnt to ashes the bill proposed by the government.
उन्होंने काला झंडा दिखाया, पीला झंडा दिया, इससे सदन से क्या लेना है? दिखाते रहो झंडे।
So actually, at the same time, you would like to clarify that the opposition to these bills do not alter our party stand for immediate implementation of 33% reservation for women in parliament and in legislation. Okay. So whatever the DMK stand is very clear, and they should not just find fault with in between, so that things will be very clear. That is why I reiterated this one. We are for women's reservation, and this women's reservation should be taken forthwith without any further delay.
See, Asauddin Obaisi.
Sir, I oppose this introduction of this constitutional amendment bill because it violates the parliamentary form of democracy and federalism, which are both parts of basic structure of the constitution, sir. Sir, this is not about the one reservation. The main goal is to make South rule and other areas the ruler and completely erase the representation of OBCs and Muslims from the elected legislature. Sir, federalism is the basic structure of the constitution. By removing the delimitation freeze, it gives more seats and power to larger population while denying a fair voice to smaller population. This again is a violation of federalism, which is part of basic structure, sir. Sir, the Hindi heartland has 38.1%. It will increase to 43.1%. Southern states will decrease from 24 to 20%. Sir, why I say it is complete destruction of federalism? It also curtails parliamentary democracy. Parliament democracy has to be representative of, if a voter in Telangana feels that their voting or not makes no difference, if decisions are taken in UP rather than parliament, why will they vote? Thirdly, sir, it violates our own direction 19A2. Minister has to give 7 days notice of motion for introducing a bill in this house. Similar copies of the bill have to be introduced, need to be given to members 2 days before the introduction. Third, sir, this is a clear violation of 123B of RP Act 1951 to 1 week before voting. I call this a corrupt practice, sir. I will be asking for a division of this bill, sir, and I end by what Sahir Ludhiani had said. यहाँ पर गरीबों से मतलब जुनूबी हिंद के लोग मुसलमान और ओबीसी इसका साहिर लुधियानी ने कहा सर शहंशाहों के गरीबों से ताल्लुक ही नहीं एक शहंशाह ने दौलत का सहारा लेकर हम गरीबों की मोहब्बत का उड़ाया मजाक
के राधाकृष्णन जी यस
Thank you, sir. Sir, I strongly oppose the introduction of the Constitution 131st Amendment. Sir, any constitutional amendment must uphold federalism, democracy, and social justice. However, this bill raises serious concern, having been introduced without adequate consultation with the state government and stakeholders, thereby undermining cooperative federalism. It is important to recall the Constitution 106th Amendment in 2023. Sir, in this context, introducing another amendment raises doubt about the government's interest, especially amid forthcoming state elections, suggesting political motive rather than democratic commitment. Such significant amendment cannot be rushed. This bill risks centralizing power and weakening states. Sir, therefore, I urge the government must withdraw the bill after the bill will come after the census and implementation later. I object once again.
आप गृहमंत्री जी बोलना चाहते हैं कुछ अभी ठीक ओके प्लीज प्रश्न ये कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए आइटम नंबर 7 हाँ अभी तो शुरू तो होने दो डिवीजन ही रहता है संविधान संशोधन के अंदर बिना डिवीजन के बिना मत विभाजन के संविधान संशोधन नहीं होते हैं आप तो वरिष्ठ नेता हैं प्लीज आइटम नंबर 7 प्रश्न ये कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हैं वह हाँ कहें जो सदस्य विरोध में ना कहें मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में ये कोई परेशानी नहीं है, ये संवैधानिक रूप से आप डिवीजन मांग सकते हो, लेकिन मेरा ये कहना है कि संविधान संशोधन में डिवीजन होता ही होता है, मत विभाजन होता है। अभी का समय खर्च मत करो, बोलने का समय रहेगा आपका, विचार करो। बाद में तो मत विभाजन होना ही होना है, क्यों समय खर्च करते हो? मांगना ही है। ओवैसी साहब सबसे ज्यादा चिंतित हैं आज। लॉबी खाली कराया जाए। लॉबी क्लियर हो गई है महासचिव जी। माननीय सदस्य, प्लीज माननीय सदस्य सब अपनी अपनी सीट पे बैठिए।
Kind attention of the honorable members is invited to the point.
माननीय सदस्य प्लीज बैठिए अपनी सीट पे, बैठिए सब अपनी सीट पे। माननीय सदस्य सब अपनी सीट पे बैठ जाए, नाम लेके बोलूंगा मैं कि आप सीट पे नहीं बैठ रहे। विशाल दादा पाटिल बैठिए। सुरेश जी अपनी सीट पे बैठिए। आठ बार के मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट है। माननीय महासचिव जी।
Kind attention of the honorable members is invited to the points in the operation of the automatic vote recording system. Before a division starts, every honorable member should occupy his or her own seat and operate the system from that seat only. When the honorable speaker says, "Now division," the Secretary General will activate the voting button and a gong sound will be heard simultaneously. For voting, only after the sound of the gong, repeat, only after the sound of the gong, honorable members may simultaneously press the vote secure button towards the left side of the multimedia device on the headphone plate and any one of the following buttons fixed on the right side of the headphone plate. Yes, below green color sticker. No, below red color sticker. Abstain, below yellow color sticker. It is essential to keep both the buttons pressed till another gong is heard. Honorable members may please note that their votes will not be registered if buttons are kept pressed before the first gong or both buttons are not kept simultaneously pressed till the second gong. Honorable members can actually see the final result after a gap of a few seconds after the second gong. Honorable members can check their vote on individual result display boards installed on either side of the Honorable Speaker's chair, the multimedia device, and also on the yes/no/abstain buttons, as the case may be. In case vote is not registered, or if any member wishes to change their vote, they may call for voting through slips.
प्रश्न ये कि विधेयक को पुरस्तावित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हैं वहाँ गए, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना गए। मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हुआ। कौन डिवीजन मांग रहा है? एक सदन में आपके अलावा कोई डिवीजन नहीं मांग रहा? ओ, आप मांग रहे हो। प्रश्न है कि विधेयक को पुरस्तावित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हैं वहाँ गए, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना गए। डिवीजन तो अब मतदान की प्रक्रिया शुरू करें।
सब्जेक्ट को करेक्शन दे दो, साथ कह दें, पर्ची गिनते रहेंगे बाद में। जल्दी करना है, ज़्यादा मत करना।
अभी ऐसा है ना, पहले
सारी पार्टी पता क्या कह रही है, सारी पार्टी कांग्रेस भी कह रही है, अरे यार एक आदमी के लिए मतदान करा रहे हैं,
तो फिर कर दिया ना, अब उसका कोई दिक्कत
इस टाइम तो कांग्रेस मांग रही थी।
अब इस टाइम में करोगे तो
पर्ची
फिर
इकट्ठी करो, दे दो सर, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं वेस्ट